Today we have updates on Terrifier 3, Scream 7, Beetlejuice, and the Alien TV series. Now let's get into it. Before our faces get hugged, I want to remind you all that the membership system is getting a rehaul this week. I'm demolishing the old system to make something more sustainable with better rewards for patrons of this page. There will be a $5 Ghostface tier where every Friday supporters will see exclusive horror hot takes videos. $10 Art the Clown members will not only be able to view the series, but can choose which movies I cover next. This will go live this Friday, with the first exclusive episode of the series premiering the same day on 2022's X. If you want to get a taste of the series, check out the public episode I made a while back on 2023's Megan. Thank you to everyone who has supported my page, and I hope to see you all sign up for this new system that will be more consistent. Now let's get into the updates. The long-awaited Beetlejuice sequel finally arrives on September 6th, only a month and a half away. Another trailer just dropped for the film that shows off new characters and Tim Burton's cartoony practical effects. I love to see this requel-esque sequel not be too much of a far cry from the original classic. Too many films in this same vein wind up being repetitive story-wise without the same flair that made its predecessor special. This film seems to be doing the opposite, thankfully. The new trailer showcases Jenna Ortega as Astrid Dietz, daughter of Lydia, who bears a striking resemblance to one of her other characters. You might have mistaken this opening of the trailer for a Wednesday Season 2 ad, but make no mistake, this is just a different Tim Burton project. She even does a little TikTok dance. Hey, don't fix what ain't broke, am I right? I loved seeing Winona Ryder back in her iconic role as Lydia too, looking to save her daughter, who has apparently opened the portal to the afterlife in the attic. This family really needs to invest in some locks, especially if they plan on doing a third film. Michael Keaton also gets some good licks in as the double titular character. Ryder and Keaton together again will surely be fantastic to watch. The trailer briefly shows off some potentially new antagonists in the form of Dolores, played by Monica Bellucci, and Wolf Jackson, portrayed by Willem Dafoe. If nothing else, I'm seeing the Beetlejuice sequel in theaters for the cast. Willem Dafoe is in everything lately, and I'm not complaining. Dude is one of the most consistent actors of all time. I've yet to be disappointed by one of his performances. Danny DeVito looks to be playing dead Frank Reynolds here too, which has the Always Sunny fan inside of me hyped. The horror comedy has been rated PG-13 for violent content, macabre and bloody images, strong language, some suggestive material, and brief drug use. They seem to be pushing that PG-13 rating in the trailer, as we've already heard a bleeped fuck. Is that the one that they're allowed with that rating? That's cool. This is a wild combination of updates. Not only is the TV series for Alien wrapped, but we also have some sick-looking popcorn buckets for the Fede movie arriving next month. First off, popcorn. Nature's buttery, savory delicacy reserved for movie watching. It's a glorious and not too unhealthy snack depending on how much butter and salt you layer on there. You might be able to eat that tasty shit out of a special Romulus-themed bucket depending on which theater you go to as well. The AMC one is a typical bucket with a facehugger crawling on the side. Cinemark and Regal debuted their exclusive buckets as well, which are both a xenomorph head that opens up on the top. Thankfully, it's not filled with acid blood, just popcorn. Now, don't get me wrong, these are dope as hell, and I will surely be buying one, if not both of them, but I can't help but feel like there's an obvious item that's being missed here. How has no one thought to make the xenomorph egg into a popcorn bucket? Like, that's the perfect shape for sticking your buttery little paw into it for feasting during a film. It could even feature those little flaps that open up just like in the movie. It might run the risk of being bonable like the Dune 2 bucket, but that doesn't mean it's not a huge missed opportunity, I'm just saying. Anyways, Alien fans won't have to wait too much longer for more content in the beloved sci-fi series after Romulus drops on August 16th. The FX Alien TV series, titled Alien Earth, has just wrapped filming in Thailand this week. The update came from Sydney Chandler's Instagram, the star of the fresh series. The show was plagued with some setbacks during the SAG-AFTRA strikes, but thankfully series creator Noah Hawley pulled through. Here's some more interesting information about the cryptic series. It takes place 30 years before the events of the original 1979 film, so the series is a distant prequel that will hopefully be a little better than Prometheus. Sorry, not sorry. Romulus is taking the Saw X route, however, placing its story in between the events of Alien and Aliens. That one is set specifically 20 years after the events of the 1979 film, which is 50 years after Alien Earth. If you're sick of all this math, well, guess what? There's more. Technically, that makes the series, Alien Earth, set roughly 70 years in the future from where we are now, in the middle of 2024. FX has teased, expect a scary thrill ride set not too far in the future here on Earth. Whatever it ends up being, I'm so excited as someone who has waded through a lot of these undesirable sequels looking for something good again. Nothing beats the first two in this series, but I'm hoping the show or this new movie can match the quality of what came before it. I'm just excited to learn more about these supposed jungle sequences that feature xenomorphs. It sounds very Predator to me, and I dig that. While many fans are swirling in rumors right now, we actually have something legitimate to discuss regarding the upcoming Scream film. While this had been established as a rumor in the prior months, Production Weekly confirms that Scream 7 is officially set to shoot from September to December of this year. This is really exciting, as it means we could see the next installment in the Scream franchise as early as next year. No word on a release date or a full cast list yet, but I imagine that will be on its way soon enough. We also don't know where they'll be filming Scream 7 as of yet, but shooting into the winter has this Ghostface fan excited to potentially see some snowy chase scenes. I have my fingers crossed we get a taste of that here. Rumors have also been circling regarding this entry potentially ignoring Screams 5 and 6. I'm not entirely against this, but it feels malicious to just ignore the most recent sequels. Like, why not just make it easier on everyone's part and ignore all of the sequels so you can write a less complicated story? Hell, you could even bring back the majority of fan favorite characters that would put more butts in seats. Besides Dewey's death, I don't see what Screams 5 and 6 did to absolutely destroy the narrative like so many fans online are claiming. The 7th film can exist and focus on Sidney Prescott without mentioning 5 or 6, so maybe that's what all of this means if true? I'm not sure, but it seems to have been blown entirely out of proportion like most potentially made-up rumors. After the disaster from this past November, I'm just hoping that Scream 7 has found a way to pull itself up by its bootstraps. There are so many positives for this film already, if it's Kevin Williamson taking the helm or Neve Campbell's return. This can be good as long as they don't overcomplicate things and try to cater to everyone. Just tell a good story first and foremost. If you build it, they will come. As soon as some more official updates arrive, I think we'll have a clearer picture as to what we're getting in this next installment. We've had a ton of interesting Terrifier 3 updates lately. If it's this sick new picture of Art the Clown or writer-director Damien Leone teasing some of his favorite moments from the upcoming threequel. Damien just tweeted about the new picture of Art suggesting that he's just opening boxes. I don't know, Art doesn't really seem to be into ripping open wrapped presents, more so the abdomen of an innocent person. These little updates have inspired quite a lot of content on the page here lately, but let's be honest, we all just want to see that trailer. Gimme, gimme, gimme. My theory as of late has been that the Terrifier 3 trailer will drop alongside the release of Michael Levy's Stream when it hits theaters on August 21st. Not to get too distracted, but that movie looks sick and just added Bill Moseley to the cast. Chop Top working with the Terrifier team, you already know I'm seeing that day one. With the way the Terrifier 3 cast and crew have been talking lately, it seems as if the trailer will arrive even sooner than that. Elliot Fulham, who plays Jonathan in the film, recently posted about the trailer and how it's coming soon. The other thing I'm starting to notice is some fans weren't even aware the film was arriving this October. When this silly little clown is your work's obsession, you tend to forget that not everyone in the world knows exactly what's going on with this film all the time. That's why you should keep watching these updates, I'm just saying. My guess now, based on some rumors I've heard, is that the trailer will arrive before the end of the month. This makes a bit more sense to me, because with the Christmas theme that was made apparent last November, many fans might be confused on when this film is going to release. They may want to start marketing the movie as soon as possible to let people know this Christmas slasher arrives in the Halloween season. I still think it will play before Stream, however, which pretty much guarantees that the trailer will drop in like the next 30 days or so. The trailer talk here is just speculation for now, but keep your eyes peeled, horror fans. You might just be seeing something sooner than you think. Before we wrap up today's video, I just want to ask you all to go subscribe to GullGotha, my brand new gaming channel. I'll have a new video up there tomorrow playing a game called Tattletale, which scared the crap out of me. Go subscribe and help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers before the end of the summer. That would be dope. All of these updates have me so hyped. I believe the back half of 2024 is when horror is going to shine this year, and I can't wait to finally get into all of that. What do you guys think about today's updates? Leave me your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you all again for watching, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.